cutting in like you own me, then suddenly throw me away. You say we never had a chance, but you keep throwing me these glances, looking like you want me right now, but just like lightning, you're gone. Yeah, you're gone.
Hello everybody, I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to my channel. I'm in pain. I know that when I go on car rides, especially with a lot of twists and turns around curbs and such, that it's hard on my hips, because you just don't know how often your body shifts in the car seat when you're going around curbs. Not curbs. So we went on a car ride a little bit today, and it was pretty. We stopped, pulled over, then stopped, and I just kind of scanned it. I love hills. I truly love hills. Mountains. I don't even know what you call them. Mountains, hills. What categorizes a hill to be called a mountain instead of a hill? I don't know. I'm sorry it's been a while since I've done a video. I actually did one yesterday with my new camera, and I don't like looking at myself in the viewfinder, and I didn't the whole time I was recording. I kind of looked over in the viewfinder because it flips out, and I saw that I was in frame, and that is it, and I just started talking. And then when I got the memory card in my laptop, one side of my face was really dark. It looked horrible. I could not post it, so I just deleted it. I had an enormous letdown because I had a good topic, and it was factual, and I'll say a little bit of it on this video. It was pertaining to changing the world, more or less, and how I've kind of started the process on my end. I had mentioned that before my awakening I was bitter, angry, depressed, everything negative. And then I didn't say hi to people first. I was nice, but I never made the effort to be the first one. But since my awakening, it took a little time for me to get bold enough to say, when you're passing somebody in Walmart, hi, how are you? And you don't even know the person. They look at you, smile, and you're like, hi, how are you? At work, let me back up on the hi, how are you? That person, most of the time, is not smiling. They just kind of look at you. And sometimes they smile. But when you acknowledge them, hi, how are you? They do walk off with a smile. I've noticed that. At work, when I pass people, I always say good morning. And now, if I forget, they tell me good morning, something they never done since I've worked there. We have vendors that come and sell our lunch to us. When I go through the line, I'm like, hi, how are you? Have a good day when I finish. And I've had people say, nobody acknowledges us when we're here selling the food, for our lunch, and how they feel at home and better being in our building. But the one woman that I always stopped and conversed with, you could tell she appreciated it. And I hadn't seen her since my other hip surgery. They alternate. They were so good though. I don't know why our job I don't know if our job has anything to do with it. I take that back. They're in a different building, so never mind. They still work in our company. I'm here at the water park. I don't know. There's a line. I wish in my younger years that I would have went to water parks like this, because looking back, I had a nice body. I was 115 up to 123 pounds when I was a teenager and early adult. And because of my mom, I always thought I was fat. I was fat and ugly and walked like a man. And now I look back and I'm like, I've wasted a big part of my life because of the way I was raised. I didn't do a lot of things because I was ashamed, and I had no reason to be ashamed of anything. I will say something else. I am so glad that my hair is growing fast. It always does. But I didn't like the way the guy cut it last time, the last 2 times, because the first time he didn't give me the cut I wanted. It was all one length and it was just straight across. That's it. And it looked horrible. And then I told him that wasn't the haircut that I wanted. So he said, wear it for a few days. If you don't like it, we'll give you the haircut that you wanted. And I don't like it when people do that. You're there, you're paying them to do a haircut you want. It doesn't matter what they think. But I went back and had it cut like I have it now, and it's horrible. I can make it look decent, like pinning it up or whatever. I took this side behind my ear because I part it this way, and it looks bad on that side, I feel. I don't recall having a visit lately, but I am fully aware of entities being around me. They always are. Some places more than others, but none has came to me like they usually do. I don't remember if I told you about the ET that came to me that night I went to another world. That ET was just like the ET in War of the Worlds with Tom Cruise. Looked just like that. And I could see it plainly in my third eye right now. It looked just like that. But it meant no harm to me. That's just weird. All these movies that come out with these aliens, they portray them as evil entities. They want to unalive us. But in reality, no, they're nice. All of them are nice. I don't know why people want to do that. It's like all of these ETs want to help us. They're nice. They're kind. They want to heal us. They work on our bodies. I can say that. I can honestly say that because they come to me. So I'm one person that could sit here and tell you these ETs are good. I haven't talked about my Zep bound in a while, and I think I'll just update you here now. I should say I'm 35 pounds down, and you would think that I would feel better. It's hard to feel better when you're in pain from your hips and such. I thought losing weight would help that. It doesn't, of course. But I was born with low blood pressure, clear up to this point in my life. And in the summer, it's so hard for me because when I got out of the car to take that video of the mountains, I almost passed out because it was hot. And there's this big boulder in front of me, and I had to lean over and put my hands on it and lower my head so I could, level out where I wouldn't pass out. I remember being at this water park not a few years ago, maybe a year to 2 years ago. I was sitting here and I don't remember what I was doing. I don't think I was doing a video, but I remember looking in the sky, and I remember hearing somewhere, I don't remember where, that if you take consistent videos rapidly, sometimes you'll catch a UFO on it because they go by so fast that that's the only way to catch them. And being here one day, I did that with my cell phone, and I caught 2 things, but I was like, no, that's got to be a bird. That has to be a bird. And part of me was like, that's not a bird. But I deleted those videos because I was indecisive, and I'm like, I don't know. I just don't know. Right there, that van. That makes me want a van so bad. I still regret getting this Durango, but at least I could stay in it, and live in it. It's a mess right now, kind of. There's nothing in it. But my heart was set on a van. The only thing I don't like about this is that I have nowhere to put a potty that you, what do you call it? You put like sawdust in or whatever. Compost potty? I don't know. And when I get dressed, I like standing up. And in here, I cannot. I have to sit down, put my shirts on, and then when I put my pants on, I have to lay down and ooch them up and then raise my butt up to pull them all the way up to my waist. So that's kind of a letdown. And in a way, I have the skirt, and if I was living in this truck with that skirt, I would have a hard time maneuvering in here to get back to the front seat. I guess I would have to hike it up, clear up to my hips, I guess. Well guys, I'm sorry that this video was so plain and boring. I still need to make them more entertaining than they are. But I'm going to let you go for now. I love you guys tremendously, and I'm sending all of you love, light, and peace. Bye.
There's a party downtown, someone said that you're coming by. Let me know when you're here, meet me up for a smoke outside. I regret what I said, didn't mean it. Yeah, believe me, I guess I'll take it back. There's a party downtown, someone said that you're coming by. I know that summer was a big mistake. I just hope that we're still okay. You always pick me up and